in Los Angeles. It's the Tom Leykis Show.
Excellent.
And now, here he is, Tom Leykis.
Thank you for tuning in to the Tom Leykis Show. This is where America gets together to talk about the issues you really care about. It's a different kind of a radio talk program. We're the radio talk show that is not hosted by a right-wing wacko or a convicted felon. No, I am your host. Write down our toll-free telephone number. You're going to need it. 1-800-5800-TOM. 1-800-5800-866. Leykis 101, the ongoing on-air adult education course that teaches men how to get more tail for less money. More importantly, we teach women how men think. An unsigned listener writes in and says, as a mother of a 13-year-old daughter that boys are starting to pay attention to, do you think I should warn her that a grown-up man on the radio is telling guys that they should treat girls like crap, use them and think of them as a human toilet, kick them to the curb, etc., etc.? Do you think she should listen to your show to be warned, or do you think it would be too scary and depressing? I think 13-year-olds these days are much smarter than you think. I think they already know a lot of this stuff. I think this information is invaluable for 13-year-olds, especially young girls. No doubt about it. Doug writes in and says, Tom, and in parentheses says God. Thank you. You have saved me so many times in my life. I have been listening to you since age 10. Really? Now I am 12. I think that all these pussies should listen to you. You are one of the smartest people I've heard. All these lowlifes who call in and argue are out of their minds. They don't know crap. They need to get a life. The reason I am writing to you is because I went out with a bitch. She was only 12 and asked me for money almost every day. She would not leave me alone. So I used a little 101 and dumped her like a hot rock. She still asked for money, but even when we went out, I didn't give her a dime. Your youngest and biggest fan, Doug. P.S. 101 belongs in Harvard. You're right, for God's sake. All right, your call's here. 1-800-5800-TOM is our number. 1-800-5800-866. It's John on the Tom Leykis Show. Hello.
Hello, Tom.
Hello, John.
I got a quick question for you.
Yes.
Think about on a Friday or Saturday night, and,
right.
We're out drinking and whatnot, and
yeah.
if for some reason forget or fail to pick up a girl, I start drunk dialing on the way home and leave a message here and there on every number on my cell phone.
You get a DUI for dialing under the influence.
Absolutely.
Yes.
And never seem to get callbacks until Monday morning when I have no interest in talking to these girls. What kind of information can I leave in the message to let them know, do not call me back?
None.
Don't call me tonight.
None. As a master of the booty call, if you call and get voicemail, hang up.
All right, no messages.
The only exception is if you think she's got caller ID and she'll know you called, but I recommend you boys block your caller ID anyway, which you can do. The phone company, whether it be your cell phone company or your local phone company, will block your caller ID.
All right.
There's no benefit to having your caller ID on there.
Right.
So I recommend you get your caller ID blocked, and then when you call a chick and you get the voicemail, just hang up.
Outstanding.
Do not leave. When you leave a message for a booty call, I'm telling you, she starts thinking it's more than just a booty call.
Exactly.
And then when she's talking to you on Monday morning, she's letting you know that she thinks she's more than a booty call.
And she wants to know when we can go out that week. And
right. When can we go out dancing? When can we go out to see Phantom of the Opera? When can we go out to dinner at a Thai restaurant? Forget it.
Exactly.
So you never leave a message for a booty call. The trick is like candid camera. You want to catch them in the act. She picks up the phone. You're drunk and in need. Bam. She says, come over. You're in.
Perfect.
No messages. You do not leave a message. Hey, it's me. I was wondering what you were doing. Forget it. She's out banging somebody else.
And she knows why I'm calling, too.
Of course she does. And that's why she's not home at that time.
Exactly.
And she will try to take advantage of that opportunity to try to step you up from booty call status to something more, which, of course, you don't want.
Right. All right. Perfect.
All right.
Well, I appreciate the great advice, Professor. Can you take me out with a bong hit, no cough, please?
Here we go, John.
Thank you, buddy.
No cost.
1-800-5800-TOM is our telephone number. Tasha, you're on the Tom Leykis show.
Hello?
Is that a question or a statement, Tasha?
Yes. I just recently started listening to your show.
Yes.
Because a coworker of mine told me I should listen to it.
Uh-huh.
And this is the second time I listened to it. This is my problem. I was with someone for 7 years.
Uh-huh.
We've been separated a year. We were married. We divorced.
By the way, you are 24.
I'm 24.
That means you've been with him since you were 16.
Yes.
And I want the boys to pay attention, and the girls for that matter. This is why I tell you. At 16, you do not have a girlfriend or a boyfriend. You do not get married at 17, 18, 19. You don't do that, because then you end up being Tasha.
Thanks.
I'm here to help.
So, anyways, we were, after us being separated not that long, couple months, he hooked up with this 19-year-old.
Right.
He now lives with her.
Right.
And, but yet he still tells me he loves me. You know, we still mess around.
Right.
She doesn't know about it. And
why are you doing that?
I still care about him. I still love him.
Tasha.
It's hard.
Tasha. He's with somebody else now. He's having his cake and eating it too.
Yeah,
I mean, if you're just going to tell me you're hot for him and there's no emotion involved, I'd say go for it. But no, you're hoping he'll change his mind and come back.
Maybe, yeah.
Not happening.
What about him? He can't make up his mind.
Dear, don't worry about him. It's you I'm worried about. When he calls, I'll worry about him. We're talking about you. You're being unrealistic.
So I should stop it all, right?
Look, if what you want is to get him back,
Uh-huh.
this is not the way to do it. And he has no incentive to come back because he's got both. He's got you and her.
That's true.
And you cooperate by not telling her. He can keep it a secret.
I don't even know her.
Let's
Never met
think
her.
like a guy for a second, okay?
Okay.
I was with you since you were 16. Now you're over the hill, you're 24. Now I find a 19-year-old, she moves in with me, and I'm banging the crap out of this 19-year-old. But you know what? As I always say, I still have the keys to the old Lexus I sold a few years ago. And every once in a while, if I need transportation, I'd take it for a little spin. You understand my analogy?
Yeah.
Okay. What incentive does he have to move out on her? He's got her.
Oh, yeah,
and
he's
you.
driving her a brand new car.
Right, she's brand new.
Please.
She got her a brand new car?
No.
Oh, she is the brand new car.
He drives the brand new car while she drives my old car.
Oh, I was referring to you like a car. You're the old car that he still has the keys to.
Right.
And she's the new car. And he can drive either one. Now, if she has a fight with him, he knows who to call, you. Because he's got the keys to the old car. Every once in a while, he'll drive it. Is he going to own it? Is he ever going to take it to nice restaurants so people will see him driving it? No.
So he's basically that's how he sees it then, right?
That's how a man sees it, yes. So, now, to summarize all of this and to make it useful for you, if you're having sex with him because you're hot for him, have fun. If you're having sex with him hoping that will convince him to leave this 19-year-old chick he's with, come back and be with you, this is not the way to do it, and it will not work.
Now, what do I do because he gets mad if he comes over and I'm not here?
He gets mad?
He gets upset, yeah.
Well, I don't care if he gets upset. Tough luck, unless he has a schedule. Did I hear from Dino you have a kid together?
Yeah, we do.
Bad idea, too. Okay. So if you have an appointment and he's supposed to pick up the kid, I understand why he gets mad. If he's mad about anything else, tough luck.
But if someone else is here, what should it matter if I'm here or I'm not here, right?
Well, as long as he gets his visitation.
Yeah, exactly.
Right. Well, who cares if he gets mad? Tough luck. Why do you care?
I don't know. Care?
Stop caring.
Okay.
He's not coming back.
All right.
Do you understand?
Yeah, I got it.
He's not coming.
But if I'm just hot for him and I just want to have sex, that's okay then, right?
But that's not what it is, and you know it. You already told me the truth.
Right.
Don't you date other men?
I've gone out a couple times.
No, the answer is
Not
no.
really too much, no.
The answer is no. You see, you need to be dating other men, dear. You are still in love with him. He dumped you.
No, I dumped him, actually.
Why'd you dump him?
He didn't want to grow up. And his family got too much in our business, and...
Well, dear, he's the same person.
Yep.
Why would you be in love with him? He's the same person you dumped.
I don't know.
He's the same person you dumped. Think hard about why you dumped him. All of the things that were true then are true now. 100% of them. Do you understand that?
True. Yeah.
He is the same person, and men don't change. You, obviously, are convincing yourself he's changed, he's evolved, he's matured. No.
No, I know he hasn't.
Well, then, dear, what are you doing? Stop.
All right, I guess that answers my question.
And part of the reason you're still hot for him, you've been with him since you were 16.
Yeah.
How many guys were you with before him?
How many?
Yeah, before him.
Not.
That's my point. That's why I tell guys, don't be with a virgin. Because, look, you're stuck on him, even though he's the wrong man for you, and you dumped him for it.
True.
Take my word for it. Dump him. Permanently. Give him his visitation. Cash his child support checks.
Oh, yeah, he pays that.
Well, that's it.
Okay.
And if he continues to harass you for sex, you tell him that you're being nice about it right now, but if he doesn't stop, you will call his girlfriend and tell her.
Yeah, I thought about that.
Don't think about it. Tell him you'll do it.
Maybe I will.
No, don't call. Give him fair warning, because you've been cooperating in this little scheme. You tell him to stop bothering you for sex, because the next time he does it, you're going to call her.
All right, I will.
All right?
Okay, thank you.
Start dating other men, please. For real.
I think I will, yeah.
All right. Tasha, good luck.
Tom Leykis. 1-800-5800-TOM.
So Leykis 101 is a page right out of what brother's been doing in the hood for years, man.
Mm-hmm. We hear that all the time.
It's called running game.
And you've got game or you don't.
It's Leykis 101 on the Tom Leykis Show. Leykis on Hot Talk 1080 KOTK.
Tom Leykis Show. Mickey, hello.
Father, how are you doing?
I'm doing okay, son. What can I do for you?
I need some fatherly advice, man.
All right.
I got a girl pregnant, man.
How'd you do that?
Met her up at a party. We were both drinking, having some beers, and one thing led to another.
And what kind of condom did you use?
That's where I went wrong with Leykis 101, buddy. No condom.
I warn you.
Yes, you do, always.
And what made you think you were smarter than the professor?
I wasn't thinking I was smarter than the professor. I was just drunk and horny.
Yeah, well, part of being a professional drinker is knowing how, number one, how to get home.
Right.
And number two, how to use a condom no matter how blasted you get.
Yeah.
Son, if you can't get blasted and remember to use a condom, you're not old enough to drink like that.
Right.
All right.
Well, she called me and says that she's 2 months pregnant.
Right. Now, is this a girlfriend or just a booty call?
It was not even a booty call. I just met up with her at a party. And
how'd she get your number?
She called a couple of her friends and got a hold of me.
Right. Yeah, be sure to thank them for you, by the way.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Mm-hmm. All right, so what did she tell you? She's going to have the baby?
She told me that she wants to have the baby and that she wants me to start paying child support when the baby's born.
Uh-huh.
And I was thinking about pulling the Hail Mary, but...
well, the Hail Mary is not very believable in this case because you haven't even spoken to her. It's a one-night stand.
Right.
So she called you to tell you what? What was the point of even calling you to tell you all this?
I guess to probably scare the crap out of me, get me scared, you know?
What for? I mean, does she have a reason to hate you? Did she expect you to call her back or something?
No. I have no clue.
Right.
Just to let me know.
And so how did you leave it with her?
How'd I hang up with her on the phone?
Yeah, well, like, how did the conversation end? What did you say? All right, thanks a lot. What?
Well, I told her that, it's not really believable because she's a college student, she could be getting in the sack every night with a different guy. So.
Well, you don't even need to tell her that, pal, because
yeah.
A 101 student will demand a DNA test.
Oh, for sure. That's going down. I'm meeting up with her tomorrow night, face to face, so I can see if this bitch is lying to me or not.
How would you be able to tell?
Hopefully I've got a sixth sense that's going to pull through for me.
Well, again, I don't think the Hail Mary is going to work for you. You've seen her one time.
Right.
I don't know what are you going to tell her? I love you? I'm in love with you?
Maybe we can make something work out. I don't know, maybe, but right now it's not the right time for a child.
Yeah, you know what? You can try it. I mean, they don't call it the Hail Mary for nothing.
Right, right.
Now, Brett and Dino are suggesting inside some of the other possibilities. You can suggest that you have done various synthetic drugs, acid,
right.
Designer drugs. The stuff screws up your hormones, your chromosomes, your genetic makeup.
Try to scare her into thinking that the kid might be retarded.
You can do that. Somebody I know, am I going to say who that was who did this? Yep. Dean once told a woman he tested positive for HIV.
Okay.
Now, these are desperate measures, and I'm not necessarily recommending them to you, but I'm telling you, you are in the hole.
Yeah, big time.
If you hadn't gotten in the hole, you wouldn't be in the hole in the first place.
Yeah, that's for sure.
You know what I'm talking about. But, pal, you have to use a condom every single time.
Yes, and I'm a firm believer of that now.
Well, now you are, but you understand what you're going to be paying. 18 years of payments.
Yeah.
You understand that?
Yeah.
It's 216 monthly payments.
Too much.
Do you understand how much we're talking about here?
A lot of cash.
Yes. It's it's almost 1,000 weekly payments.
That's crap.
All that because you got drunk on New Year's Eve.
Yeah.
You can't do that.
No.
You have to think about this stuff.
Yeah.
Sometimes, I got to be honest with you, sometimes you're so blind drunk, if you can't keep it together, even though you have a possibility of getting laid, you should blow it off.
Yeah. Wait for a more sober
It's not worth over $100,000, which is what this is going to cost you.
Yeah.
Have you ever made $100,000?
Hell no.
You ever seen $100,000?
Yeah. I used to work at a bank.
You've seen it?
Yes.
Well,
that's a lot of money.
It could end up costing you that. Let's say you had to pay $100 a week. 1,000 payments.
Yeah.
That's $100,000.
That's insane.
Yeah. So, Mickey, I can only wish you the best of luck.
Thank you. Can you take me out with all you Latinos shut up in a bomb toke?
Let's see what we can fit in here. No time. Sorry about that.
The Tom Leykis Show.
Leykis on Hot Talk 10.
This is the Tom Leykis Show.
Yes, from Los Angeles, Leykis 101. I'm your professor at 1-800-5800-TOM. Let's say hello here to Justin. Justin in Dallas on the Tom Leykis Show. Hello.
Professor.
Yes.
Pardon my ignorance. I'm a pretty new listener. What is the Hail Mary?
All right. As a Texan, you know about football.
Oh, yeah.
And you know what a Hail Mary pass is in football, right?
Yeah, I got you.
All right. I'm a Doug Flutie. You think back at all the Hail Marys you've seen over the years, right? And,
of course.
All right. There's 12 seconds left in the game. It's 4th down and 20. You need to throw that one big, long bomb, and you throw just way over your head, and somehow you pull it out. But it was very unlikely that you're going to pull that one out, right? And it's the same thing when a woman comes to you and says, I'm pregnant and I want to have the baby.
Right.
So how do you throw the Hail Mary? Well, here's how you do it. You say to the woman, if it's believable, you say to the woman, honey, I love you. And, children are certainly part of our future together. We certainly down the line, I hope to get married and have the house with the white picket fence and, of course, children with you. But as you know, of course, I don't have the money put away to take care of a child properly. I don't have the money for a down payment on a house. We're living in this crappy apartment, whatever. So here's what I'm proposing to you, honey. Because most chicks just trying to trap you into a relationship with a pregnancy anyway. You say,
Oh, yeah.
You say, honey, if you have the abortion now, you know, down the line, a year from now, 6 months, whatever, when we get married, we put away some money, I get my career going and everything. When I get the house, then we need to do everything in good time. We need to do everything right. But it doesn't make sense to do it now. Does it, honey? Now, if a woman thinks that you're talking about marriage and kids and houses and picket fences and stuff, lots of these women are really just trying to trap you into a relationship. And they really don't care about abortion or having babies or anything. So a lot of them will just say, okay, I'll have the abortion. And I didn't know you cared that much. You know, so you get her right into the abortion clinic. You get her to have the abortion. And then once she's had the abortion, of course, all the boys, just so it's kind of our inside joke, you know, after she's had the abortion, don't count on her to do it. You go with her. You take her down to the old McDonald's and get her a nice Egg McMuffin. And then you take her home. See, any chick who's had the Egg McMuffin, she's pretty much got to know what's coming.
Oh, yeah.
Right. So it's just like you ever see Cheaters? You live in Dallas, you've seen Cheaters, right? And
Yeah.
Anytime Joey Greco says, you know why we brought you out here tonight? You know why you were brought out there tonight, because you were right. Person's cheating on you. So the minute the chick gets the Egg McMuffin, it's kind of the same thing. You take her home, and then you lay her down in bed, and the minute she lays down, you say, all right, goodbye, this is over, you bitch. And you dump her. You dump her ass for putting you through that.
So it's not the best defense is a good offense.
Right. So best defense, good offense, as any football fan knows.
I got you.
And the trick here, of course, you got to throw that long bomb at 4th and 20. And hopefully you'll have a completed pass.
You talk about that all the time.
You go for the touchdown, pretty soon you're pulling down the uprights.
That's right.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for taking me out with the bong hit.
I'll take you out with a bong hit, Justin. Here you go. Speaking of Hail Marys, we got Jesse on the Tom Leykis show. Hello.
Hey, what's going on, Tom?
Not much, Jesse. Now, I hope Justin is still listening because I think Jesse is going to be Exhibit A here. Go ahead, Jesse.
Hey, listen, I had met this female on the Internet probably in September, and we started chatting, and she lives in the Bay Area. I stay right here in L.A.
Right.
She invited me down to the Bay Area, spent a real good weekend over the holidays in November, I believe it was Thanksgiving. Just sex all weekend. And then I hear from her, matter of fact, last week, I hadn't heard from her since then. I hear from her.
That's always trouble when you haven't heard from them for a long time, and then they go, remember me? I talked to you 6 weeks ago? We had sex?
That's right. And then she said, you know what, I haven't gotten my period since you were here. And I damn near passed out. I'm like, what are you talking about? And she said, well, I may be pregnant, and I want a permanent piece of you and this and that.
I want a permanent piece of you. I love that.
So
that's very romantic. I want a permanent piece of you.
That's what she said, and I'm thinking, wow, what do I do? Is like, do I throw the Hail Mary? I don't even love this chick, and I know she...
Well, yeah, I'm not saying you do love the chick when you say you love her. I'm just saying you say that to get what you got to get.
Right. But, I mean, the only thing she knows about me is my first name, my last name, and my cell phone number. Other than I was thinking about
pretty much all you need, because your cell phone company has your Social Security number.
Uh-huh.
And she has your email address.
Uh-huh.
And with your email address and your cell phone number, she can find out a lot of information.
Is that right?
Yeah.
So
you could ignore this, or you could try the Hail Mary. Now, you haven't talked to her since that weekend of sex. By the way, why didn't you talk to her? Was there a reason? You didn't want to see her anymore?
Well, that was it. I mean, just the sex. That was it.
Right. And by the way, did you use a condom?
Yes, I did.
Every time?
Yep.
All the way through?
That's right.
She didn't pull it off in the middle or anything like that?
Nope.
Okay. Well, you can try the Hail Mary, but, again, I always tell these boys, the likelihood of the Hail Mary working is reduced if you are doing it with somebody that you saw one time.
Right.
It's reduced.
Man. So.
But, I mean, it's the Hail Mary. You can always try it.
Guess I have to try it. I mean, I can't ignore. Well, I can ignore it, but I mean, the repercussions are still going to be there.
Well, just remember, Jesse, whatever happens, you make sure you get a DNA test if she has that baby. Do not take her word that you are the father. Because who knows how many guys this bitch was sleeping with on the Internet.
That's right.
I mean, she just met you and effed you all weekend in San Francisco. Who knows what she would have done or what she did the weekend before that or the weekend after. And with who. Also on the Internet, you have to be aware of fraud. There are women who just want you to send them a check for quote-unquote abortion.
Right.
Or, child support or whatever. How do you even know she's pregnant or has a baby or what do you know?
Well, that's right. She just said that, she hasn't had her period since I was there, so I put two and two together.
And this was when?
Back in November and Thanksgiving.
Mm-hmm.
So that's quite a few weeks.
Yeah, well, that's certainly. It's more than 8 weeks now, so you know the deal.
So I guess I'll have to shoot for that Hail Mary.
You might have to do that. Remember, it works a lot better in person, but then if you see her in person, she can get your, license plate number or whatever.
Yeah, call some family members, have them restrain me and try to get some more info. Huh?
Anything can happen.
Man, take me out with a bong rip, because I need one right about now.
Jesse, I know you do. Here you go. Telephone number, dial me now, Leykis 101. I am your professor. It's Karen on the Tom Leykis Show. Hello.
Hello, Professor.
Hi, Karen.
This is Karen.
I know, I just said that.
I was listening to you yesterday. You were talking about how sometimes the man comes home and the wife's not there because she's working,
right,
so forth and so forth.
Yeah.
Anyway, in my case, it's the opposite. My husband does construction at nighttime. The guy's working on the freeway.
Right.
And so I come home after working, and there's nobody home.
But he was always doing that, right, even before you married him?
He started shortly after we got married.
What was he doing before you married him?
Yes.
What was he doing before you married him?
Oh, I'm sorry. He was a supervisor at a store.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, so now that he does this, there's times where there is no work, maybe it's raining or whatnot, and I'll come home from work, and I don't know, it's just like, I come home from work and I'm still happy, I still have a good attitude, I want to maybe get it on or something, and
right.
He still doesn't. He's in a bad mood, generally all the time.
So what's your question?
My question is, I'm tired of it.
So, leave him.
That's it?
Have you told him?
Yes.
And what does he say?
Sometimes he says he doesn't care. Other times he says, well, let's talk about it. But to be honest, I'm just tired of it.
Well, it sounds like you're at your wit's end.
Yeah.
Sounds like it's over.
Yes, it's over, isn't it?
Sounds like that, doesn't it?
Yeah, I come home and there's times I'll try to come on to him and he's like, what do you want? I'm watching TV.
Dear, you're 25 years old. You're too young for that.
Yeah.
And by the way, how old were you when you got married?
Too young, and I wasn't listening to you.
There we go. And see, these are the kinds of things I always warn about, and now you are a perfect example of what I talk about.
I know, but now I'm a good student.
Good for you. Now you need to go out and get laid.
I know.
And you're ready.
Yes.
Have you done it? You've probably done it already.
What? Oh, actually, no.
No?
As much as he breaks my heart, because I'm so attracted to him, but as much as he rejects me and everything, no, I can't do that.
Did you come close?
No, actually, no.
No?
No.
But you're ready.
I just cried.
No, you're ready to get laid.
Yeah.
You need to have your ass cracked.
Okay, well, I guess I got to do what I got to do, right?
That's right. I think you do.
I have a question for you. Can you blow me up? I want the orgasm with the old school bomb at the end.
Here you go, Karen.
Professor.
Oh, God. Oh, yes, yes, yes.
Aubrey on the Tom Leykis Show. Hello.
Hi, Tom.
Hi, Aubrey.
I have a kind of a gross problem question.
Yeah.
My boyfriend is great. I love him. Everything's fine, except for his habit of picking his nose.
Picking his nose?
Constantly.
What does he do with the contents?
Do you really want to know?
Yeah, tell us.
Well, they vary. Sometimes he picks and flicks. Sometimes they end up on me. And sometimes they go in his mouth.
So he eats what he picks?
Sometimes, yes.
Well, it's like hunters, you know. You want them to eat what they kill, and
yeah, but
you got to go hunting. You really should eat your prey.
Yeah, I guess.
Uh-huh. All right.
But he does it before we have sex and then expects me to be turned on.
Right.
And then he does it after sex.
Well, there. All right. What is your question?
How... Okay, I have two kind of questions. Is this normal for guys to do this?
It doesn't matter, does it?
Well, I just don't want to end... If I have another boyfriend, I don't want him to...
This is not normal.
It isn't?
No.
Is there anything... Usually when I ask him to stop, that's when it ends up on me.
Again, he just proved to you what I always tell you. Men don't change. You can't change us.
Not even the nose picking?
Dear, nothing.
So, okay, yeah. Well, then I guess I'm just stuck with the nose picker, right?
Really? You want to stay with a nose picker?
Oh, yeah.
It's disgusting. He flings his snot at you, and he sometimes eats it.
Yeah.
And you have sex with a man like that.
Yeah.
Well, that's what you want.
All right.
Is that what you want?
I don't know.
Dear.
I don't want the nose picking, but...
That's part of the package.
Okay.
So, are you prepared to live the next 50 years of your life with a guy who flings snot at you?
I don't know.
Well, that's the question you have to answer.
I will have to think about that.
Well, you think about that, because if you're not prepared to do that, you have to break up with him and find somebody who doesn't do that.
So it's not just a guy thing?
No, it's not, and you're not going to change it, so don't even think about it.
Oh, I know I'm not going to.
So don't even tell him. You're wasting your time.
Okay.
All right, so you tell him, you can tell him one time that if he's going to keep doing that, you're not going to be with him anymore. And then if he keeps doing it, don't be with him anymore.
All right, Professor.
You have the balls to do that?
I do.
Then do it.
All righty.
All right, Aubrey, good luck.
Tom Leykis. 1-800-5800-TOM. 1-800-5800-866.
The radio woman on the radio getting the same ratings that you're getting. She doesn't supposed to get paid the same.
I'm not talking... Well, put it this way. No woman gets the ratings I get.
The Tom Leykis Show.
Leykis on Hot Talk 1080.
Show, Leykis 101. I'm your professor. 1-800-5800-TOM. Here's our telephone number. Jim, hello.
Hi, Dad.
Hi, son.
How are you?
I'm doing okay.
Good. I have an ethical question for you, Tom.
Yes.
I found out 2 weeks ago before Christmas that my wife has been having an affair on me for about 6 months.
Uh-huh. How'd you find out?
Cell phone records that were hidden from me. I got them offline and checked them out and found a weird number, too consistent, dialed more times than mine.
Mm-hmm.
So I confronted her, and she kind of denied it, and then finally about a week or two later, she finally admitted to it. Since then, I moved out, moved back in, and gone to marriage counseling, reconciled. Things are great now, but I feel like I need to get even with her, whether she finds out about it or not. I just feel like I need that itch to try to get even with my mind, I guess.
I don't think getting even with somebody ever makes you feel better. I say this having been in your situation. I don't think getting even makes you feel better. You feel better for a minute or two.
I think the poon would make me feel better.
Yeah, but first of all, do you want to be with her?
Yes, I do.
Then why do you want to make it worse?
I feel that she did something that a guy would do. And now that she's done it, I feel like...
Believe me, women do it too.
Yeah, I know.
Women do it, too. And did she give you a reason, like you were at fault or something?
Yeah, I was at fault. Too much spending time out in the garage, drinking and smoking, and not giving her the attention that she wanted. She wanted elsewhere to get it.
It sounds to me like maybe you should spend a little more time in counseling. And instead of trying to get even, if you want to fix this, try to figure it out. But screwing somebody else not going to help you fix it.
The Tom Leykis Show.